Hello, this is Chuck, and we're back with Nancy Drew's Trails of a Twister. And, I say it's looking quite good that, well, I mean, Chase was looking for oil. Oil. Out of curiosity. And we have a wall, so that was a wall.
Nancy, have you seen Scott?
Not since we got back.
There's a huge front coming in and he's nowhere to be seen. This is not like Scott. If you see him around, will you let me know? Chase and Frosty and I are supposed to be leaving for the Grange soon, and I really need to know that someone is keeping an eye on these fronts.
And now we're on the errand to find Scott. No one's here. The phone jack. I'm just curious because I don't know what we're supposed to see there. Just checking to see if there's anyone else I can talk to.
So, what's up?
Nothing?
I need to get going.
Take care.
Goodbye, so long. I forgot to start my timer. There we go. So we can't find Scott. Scott's missing. Where's the vehicle? Did he take the vehicle? What's the point of this door if we can't open it? Is it bolted shut? Oh, there's a trash can in the way.
Hey there.
I'd better get going.
See you around.
Okay. Cornfield? Let's go out to the cornfield. Okay, let's go around the house. Nothing. Okay, so I guess we're driving. Let's go to Mom Pa's. Ooh, sorry. No, I'm not that sorry, actually.
Well, if it ain't my favorite customer.
Have you seen Scott recently?
Can't say as I have. The truth be told, I'm not paying all that much attention right now. About out the door to the Grange. Got to get ready for opening night. That's right, it's gonna be one Jim Dandy show. Want to hear a little sample?
Of course.
Well, hello, I didn't see you there. Y'all want to pull up a seat and come on a journey that's about our fair town called... I'm forgetting. Keep it together now. Pause. Start again. Our story starts... Oh, shoot. I plumb forgot my lines. I forgot my lines. Oh, it's last year all over again. I'll take it back. You're uninvited. You don't want to see this. It ain't gonna be pretty.
I better let you get back to getting ready.
That might just be for the best.
Have a good day.
Stop by anytime.
Anything left to do? I thought I was trying to look at this. Here's a divining rod.
I bet I can find something that will turn this machine on.
An Easter egg. Yeah, this is where I'd be desperate. Anyway. La, 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 la. I shouldn't sing that song. Okay, well, we can't find Scott there. Am I supposed to just drive around everywhere then? I really hope not. Mom, pause. Let's go to the spring house again. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Anything here? Nope. Okay. What else is there? Spring house. Here we shall go to, guess, the antennas. They're close enough by. Maybe the windmill. It's the windmill's closer. Yeah, it's closer. So let's go. Let me check this. You're in the way. Let's take a picture of the bright sun. I don't know if it's ever this distinct thing that you'll be able to see or what. Anyway, let's go find Scott. Nothing. Maybe what was the last place? Antenna. Viewpoint. Oh, hey, oi! Come on. Ooh, sorry. Road rage. I didn't even bother to look which way, how I'm going get there. Okay, turn back and up. Whew. I have no idea. You get every picture of clouds. Okay, so I guess just head on back because... Ooh, definitely not there. Okay. Well, I'll go take time to upload these pictures. Maybe I took time to, yeah, you get this one too. Of nothing. Nothing? Anything? Anyone?
What's up?
Nothing?
I need to get going.
Bye now.
Scott, where are you? No. I said back. Back, you say. Back.
Sorry, Nancy, can't really talk right now.
Okay. So where could Scott be?
Hey there.
That's it for now.
Bye now.
I feel like I've been everywhere. So... We already went to the spring house. Went to windmill. So yeah, I don't know. You know what? Let's have a chat first. Let's stand out in this rain and talk. To...
Nancy! Is that Nancy? You don't need to give me that look. It's a legitimate question. Maybe someone called and asked you to name your favorite detective. Oh, like it hasn't happened before. Hey, look. I bet you there is something good on the other side of those cobwebs.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's a fine time. We're just caught up in what we always seem to get caught up in anytime I want to go somewhere in a hurry. You can't blame me for this one. All I said was there's definitely something fishy about this place. But I say that at least 4 times a day.
Vacation's not going so great, I take it.
Not so great by half. Oh, it's fine. He's just mad we had to leave Paris without visiting the... What's that thing called? The big, boring, stolen stone thing? Luxor Obelisk. Yeah, that thing.
Why'd you have to leave so quickly?
Same old... Hey, look, a hidden door. Why don't you go check it out, Joe? Sometimes, if you give him something to do. Definitely a secret door. Textbook example. Okay, go check it out. What was I saying? You know what? No use in backtracking. I've got maybe 10 seconds before he butts in again to announce that he's found some secret lever or something. You're not going to believe what's in here.
So what exactly did come up?
1 second we're in Paris, and you know the drill. Museum leads to clues, clues lead to the Romanov fortune. I'm leaving a few steps out, but I call it the mystery of the train trip. Would you please not do that? It's embarrassing. But enough about us. What's going on with you?
You know P.G. Crowmeister, the founder of the company that makes pretty much everything?
I didn't know he was actually real. I thought he was more like actual astronaut, the Moonchunk spokesman, or that cartoon pterodactyl that sells used cars. Wow, he must be 100 years old.
Hard to say. He's got more energy than anyone I've ever met. Anyway, he hired me because he thinks that someone is sabotaging some of his high-profile new storm detection equipment. He sent me out to storm country to investigate.
Now, why would anyone want to sabotage storm measuring equipment?
I wish I knew. If you ask me, well, I guess it's too soon to ask me.
Is there anything the two of us can help you with?
Well, when I first arrived, I found a mysterious unmarked box full of cash, but I still have no clue who it belongs to.
It's hard to say what that's about, but one thing's for sure. It's important. Agreed. The fastest way to the bottom of any mystery is to follow the money.
It's a little hard to follow the money when it's just sitting in a box.
Well, then set it free or something. But you know what I mean.
I do. I just wish I had a little more to go on.
Don't worry, you'll get to the bottom of things. You always do.
Do you know why anyone would want to attract mice into the house where we're staying?
Is this someone a cat?
Unlikely.
Then I have no clue.
Any idea why Chase would be acting so suspiciously about having oil on his boots?
Maybe he found a secret oil reserve and doesn't want anyone to know.
Yeah, but the chances of that are... Come to think of it, this part of the country, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility.
If he did find oil, wouldn't it belong to the university anyway?
Probably.
Well, it's not that simple. It depends on the state of the property deed. But say he found oil, and he kept it secret.
He might be able to buy the property for cheap and cash in on the oil. No wonder he seems so strange.
That is, if that's what's going on.
Right. I'll keep an eye out for more clues. Any clue why someone would want to sever a coolant hose?
If it's sabotage, it's not smart sabotage. It might be revenge.
What do you mean, not smart sabotage?
If it were me, not that I would ever do such a thing, I'd go after something a little harder to detect. Sure, driving without coolant will destroy a car, but the driver will get a warning before any real damage is done. It's more of an inconvenience than sabotage.
So you're saying that whoever did this probably didn't know a whole lot about cars?
That's my take on the situation. Does that help at all?
What do you mean when you say it might be revenge?
Revenge is... it's just never... Help me out here, Frank.
With what?
Weren't you paying attention? I'm talking to Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. Sorry. Oh, don't give me that look, Joe. In case you've forgotten, we're sort of in the middle of something here. No offense, Nancy.
None taken. What are you in the middle of?
Turns out that trying to solve the mystery of the Romanov family is really, really hard.
Well, a lot of people have tried.
Now you tell me.
Actually, it's a shame you're not here. It's been a trying couple of days. We could really use you on the case.
Well, if you get stumped, you can ask me for help for a change.
We just might.
I found some very interesting letters.
All right. Tell me more.
Seems that Debbie's been turning down some pretty good employment opportunities.
All right, that's not very interesting at all. Continue.
It's getting there, trust me. It seems from these letters that Debbie expects to take control of the team soon.
All right. She's ambitious.
These go beyond ambitions. From reading these letters, it's clear that she expects Scott out, and soon. Not hopes he'll leave, expects him to be gone. Now, either she has some information that none of the rest of the team has, or...
Or she plans on pushing him off the team herself.
Would either of you happen to know much about storm chasing?
Unfortunately, not much more than the next guy on the street. But to me, it sounds a little crazy. Why would you want to chase anything that's 100,000 times bigger than you and full of electricity?
Don't forget, this is some dangerous stuff.
I won't. I'd better get to the case.
All right, take care over there.
Okay, so seems like almost a belated conversation with the Hardy Boys, because we've already know some of the reasons going on around here. Let's call PJ Krollmeister.
Nancy, good to hear from you. I've been watching the weather. Things look like they've been pretty rough out there. Glad to hear you made it through okay.
It was pretty intense. We would have gotten some great data, but...
You still got a saboteur on the loose. Well, what else is new?
I was wondering, why are you so concerned about tornadoes? You must have a lot of other things to worry about.
Truth is, I never have been one to worry, but darned if these storms don't have my socks twisted in a bunch something serious. See, Andy, most things in the world can be tamed, or at least tricked into behaving the way you want. Not weather. Ever since a tornado tore through my home, I've been obsessed with figuring out what makes those twisters tick. Pretty sure I built the machinery to do the job. That's why I need you to make sure nothing too funny is going on. Once I know I've made sure that no one else is ever caught off guard by a storm again, then I can move on to the next project. Until then, I just can't.
I didn't know you got hit by a twister. Was everyone okay?
Prudence Rutherford, she's the one who recommended I hire you, by the way, was over, and I'm afraid she took a pretty hard knock to the head when the storm came through so suddenly.
Prudence Rutherford? Are you two friends?
That is none of your business. But if you really need to know... Can you keep it together for 2 seconds? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, none of your business.
Do you know anything about oil deposits in this part of the country?
Afraid I don't. Never gave much thought about oil, to tell you the truth. Dig a hole, make a fortune. I guess it's appealing for some people, but to me it's just plain boring. I'm more interested in making than finding.
Do you know why someone would want to lure mice into their house?
Is this one of those sound of one tree clapping in the woods questions? Never was much good at those.
No, someone actually seems to be luring mice into the house.
Sounds like you've got a reverse Pied Piper situation.
What's that?
Who knows? Just made it up. I'd keep an eye out for something like that, though. And get a cat.
Just out of curiosity, how many products do you make?
Oh, let me see now. Krollmeister particle accelerator, Krollmeister salad cannon, well, the whole line of salad dressings, of course, and then there's, not a clue. A lot. Never took the time to count.
Do you have a favorite invention?
Oh, well, now that you mention it, no, not really. All the really good ones got done before I came on the scene. Would have liked to come up with something big, like the clock, or the car, or the zipper. But that's the drawback of being a modern-day inventor. I'll be honest, most of the inventing I do is just gluing one thing onto another, like the phone radio or the thermometer pen. It's not exciting, but it's what the public seems to want.
Why are you so concerned about these machines?
Now, there's no such thing as something that is just a machine. Every Krollmeister product is a work of art.
Tell me about it. I couldn't agree more.
You're not a yes man, are you, ND? Yes men are dangerous. They get you thinking you're the greatest thing on earth, and the next thing you know, you're making the dumbest decisions that ever could be made.
I'm not. I was being honest.
All right, then. What did you think of the Krollmeister salad cannon?
It was a little too powerful for the job.
Well, shoot. Add diplomacy to your list of skills, ND. And what else can I do for you?
Would it be possible for someone to sabotage a GPS device?
Of course it would. It takes a top-notch mind to put together something as complicated as a GPS device, but I don't need to tell you that. It's always easier to destroy something than it is to make it work well. Why do you ask?
My GPS went a little wonky and sent me right into a storm, and I don't think it was an accident.
I don't like the sound of that one bit, ND. From now on, I want you reading maps, too. Like the old saying goes, trust but verify. I'm going to do some snooping on my end to see what kind of people you're dealing with out there. They might be worse than I suspected.
Thanks. Can you tell me anything about Brooke Tavenaugh?
Now that's some good detective work. You want to make sure that we're not overlooking what's going on with the other team, am I right?
That's right.
Now, I don't know much about Brooke, except that she's pushing hard for that #1 spot. Very ambitious and very smart. A woman with that kind of talent doesn't need to sabotage her competitors, but that doesn't mean that she wouldn't. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Any idea why Debbie would be turning down better jobs to stay at Canute?
ND, much as I love to help you with every small detail of your... Oh, come on, people! That's not even ours! Now, what was I saying? Was I lecturing you, or were we talking?
Lecturing.
All right, then, let me continue. Never mind. I can't even work up a good lecture these days with this crew. What can I do for you, ND?
Were you able to find anything out in your research on the team?
Aside from Frosty's impressive collection of unpaid parking tickets, nothing yet.
If you ask me, there's something suspicious about every last member of the team.
I understand that feeling, ND. Sometimes, when I'm working on a new product, the solution seems to be nowhere in sight. But if you keep marching forward, you'll come face to face with that solution before you know it. Just the way it works.
Good talking to you again.
Anything you need, just give me a call.
Alright, so with the lovely chats with PJ Krollmeister and the Hardy Boys, we're going to end this set here. So until next time, guys, see ya!